Hey guys, a very good morning to you, good afternoon and good evening. Welcome back to today's video. Yeah, thank you so much guys for the love and support. Today is day one of us laying the bricks right here in front here in our house. It's a beautiful day. I thank God for today. It's been a day that I've been waiting for a very long time, and the day is finally here. So guys, if you haven't subscribed, kindly hit the subscribe button. Yesterday we spent almost the whole day trying to gather the materials here. So these are bricks. This is what we are going to use in partitioning inside the house. So very early in the morning we woke up, we were trying to put this. So this one prevents soaking or water from rising up in the house. So yesterday we brought around 4,300 bricks. But guys, I've also realized sometimes in construction, don't trust people too easily. Yeah, because we've been trying to count the number of bricks that we've been bringing since yesterday. So today we've just brought around 2 trips. That is close to 860. Yesterday we brought 10 trips, which is around 4,300, 4,400, because sometimes the truck carries maybe 430, sometimes 440, and sometimes maybe 420. So roughly we've brought around 12 trips. So in my initial plan, or in my initial project, which was making this type of bricks, yeah, we were trying to count. Every day I was trying to avail myself there, but you know, some days maybe you're not feeling well and the guys are still making the bricks, so maybe they give you a higher number. Yeah, so I feel like I was somehow scammed, because I've been saying that we made around 15,000 bricks, but to our calculation it's around maybe 12,000. So you can imagine a deficit of 3,000, especially if you're new in construction. If you're just maybe starting making this type of bricks, it's much better if maybe you have someone else who does the counting for the bricks, because once they make this, you usually pay per brick, you know. So every brick, so just imagine maybe losing 3,000 bricks. That's close to almost $40, just losing them with the wrong calculation. So I really feel like I was played in that. But also everything, you know, we leave to God. Yeah, God is the final judge. Yeah, so yesterday we brought all these bricks. Also today morning we woke up, we also brought some on the other end. So today we are setting the first bricks, leaving the places for the windows, so that tomorrow we can officially now start raising the house high. So already part of the house, this is what we have. And also guys, yeah, in construction you also have to be very careful, especially for the young youths such as me, who are trying maybe to gather materials so that one day you can build your house. Oh, sorry. Easy. I've just realized that they're of different sizes. These bricks, they're of different sizes. So there are ones which are very big. I've realized also the black ones that they brought for us, most of them are small. So we have the 6-inch and also we have the 9-inch. So you have to be very careful, so that once you start constructing your house, you don't find maybe some walls are some bricks are smaller, some are bigger. So that is the challenge that we have been experiencing, because we have 3 types. So we have this one, we have this group over here, and also we have the other group. If you can look clearly, there's a division somewhere here. So we've realized during now the setup of the house, some are big, some are small. So since morning we have been debating, hey, which design do we go for? So at least before you start maybe gathering your materials, maybe the bricks, especially the bricks part, you have to know at the end of your construction, or once you're starting now your construction, which one will you go for. So that at least will help you, so that you gather the right construction materials and also the right sizes, because some are very big, some are 6, some are 9. You can imagine, for example, this one looks very big and very heavy, but this one, you see guys, this size is very small. So that is the challenge that we are actually facing. Even once they are seated on them, you see, this one looks big, this one looks small. So that is the main challenge. So this one will really cost me, especially once we start plastering the house, because those gaps that are in between, need to be filled very well so that the house can now be uniform. Just look at this. This one is very huge. Yeah, this one that I'm seeing here. So that is how also people get duped, get also scammed, especially if maybe you are naive in construction. Maybe if they know that you're still young and you're not so much into following details. That is what I've also realized. For me, I was just happy that maybe I was buying blocks, they were dropping them here. But now today I've just realized that, oh man, you know what, because the sizes and also the prices are different. So for a bigger block, the price is a bit high compared to the smaller inch. So we have the almost 6 and almost 7. So they leave each other with an inch, but that inch is what now differentiates the prices. So for example, you can go and buy maybe bigger blocks, which a tipper or a lorry is supposed to carry 750. So they can put for you maybe 500, the big ones, and then the smaller ones 250. So at the end of the day, they'll have taken your money without you knowing, because the bigger one is around 85 shilling, the smaller one is around 75 shilling. So you can imagine just 10 bob per brick is a lot of money. For 1,000 bricks, you've already lost close to $100. Yeah, so we are here anyway, we thank God. So we just have to use what we have. So today is day 1. There's a pickup. They're also bringing this side. So yesterday we were bringing and placing them on the other end. So today officially now this is where we are placing them. I wanted a different design, which we can be mixing maybe the yellow one and the black one. But also we've realized that since the sizes are not the same, and also we don't have like enough of the black, we've decided just to go with mixing them, and then at the end of the day we'll just do plastering of the house. Yeah, so we are trying to get different rooms and different sizes. Yeah. Inaingia? Okay. Do bado kidogo. Yeah. So this is one partition. Yeah, this is the master bedroom. So we are trying to divide all the rooms, getting the different corners. Yeah, just like this. So this is what is happening here today. I've also realized that this is one of the best. If you're building, kindly go for this type. I will really advise you, because they are a bit stronger and also somehow beautiful compared to the other one. Especially if you're not planning on doing maybe plastering, you can go for this more. They're a bit expensive, but beautiful and also long lasting. Yeah, so we're trying to get the corridors, the different walls, using the right measurements. We are trying to get the different rooms. Yeah. So inside the rooms we are using these red bricks. So this is the corner. So from here up to the other corner we are using the red bricks, and then the outside wall we are using those ones. So we've just decided to start first with the materials that we have. Once they're over, then now we can see whether we have to add more or what we can do. So for now we are just using the blocks that are available. Once they are over, now I can know maybe how much or how many blocks now to buy. Yeah. So unfortunately this brick cannot go on top of this, because you see this one is a bit smaller compared to the blocks. Yeah, takupeleka baadaye ukishaoga. Sawa? Julio? Yeah, so we're also trying to backfill the other rooms that remained. Already this one is done. This yesterday was not filled, so they have finished this one. Now they are working on the veranda out here. Yeah, so now they want to fill this one. So this is the veranda, but I think in an hour's time this one also will be somehow filled. Yeah, because at least we have two guys who are working on this, ensuring that it's fully filled. Well, we are going on with the partitioning of the rooms. I just realized that also this work is no joke. Yeah, earlier, as I told you, we had a very big debate about the outside design of the house. Yeah, guys, some of the bricks are still good quality. Yeah, because only the outer ones were rained on that much. But from the third course in, I'm seeing they are very good. Yeah, so one thing also about materials, just be sure of the sizes. Yeah, so I wanted to show you here something. You see, like this one is a bit tiny. I don't know if, yeah, this one is a bit tiny. You see, this one is very big. Also here, this is also small. You see, there's a space remaining. This is bigger than this. So that's what I've also realized about materials. Yeah, and as much as maybe someone is trying to gather materials, but first know the sizes, know the different sizes, so that you get the right material, so that you don't end up again using a lot of maybe cements during plastering, trying to align the walls. Yeah, as I was saying, we're still trying to figure out different rooms. I've just realized that this work is not easy, not easy at all. But from this end, we are done. Yeah, so this is the master bedroom, the whole of this that you're seeing here. So inside the house, we'll be partitioning with the bricks, as I said earlier. And yeah, I'm also trying to look at the straightness of the walls, so that we don't end up maybe with curved walls. So this is the master bedroom, bathroom. It's quite big. Yeah, quite big. So this is a corridor. There's an entrance here to the master bedroom. There's also another entrance. So this is a corridor. So they're trying to get the different designs. So this rope here, this is what gives us now the straightness of the wall all the way to the end. Yeah, we're also dividing doors. Right now it's mostly doors. Those are what we are trying to get. Yeah, mostly the doors. Yeah, for example, here there's a door getting into the kitchen. So this is the kitchen. Yeah, I think this is the kitchen. This is the dining area. Over here we have the living room, but it has not yet been divided. But this wall here only reaches here for the living room. So the TV can either be on this side. You can have your seats over there as you watch from this end. Yeah. So here we are dividing now the pantry. So the joints have to be like this. This is how you connect the joints. I'm going to check on the guys also bringing for us the bricks. Yeah, they've taken long. I don't know if they're here. or they have given themselves some lunch break. Oh, they're still here. Yeah, so we are trying to separate the bricks that were not burnt, put them in the side as we bring the already burnt bricks. I think now maybe this is the 4th round. Yeah, 4th, maybe 4th or 5th, I'm not sure. Hiyo ni ya nne? Yeah, the 4th round, 4th trip. Mjaza vizuri kabisa. This is the 4th trip. Hey guys, some places were really not burnt. These are very big loss. Like all these were not burnt. Hapa sasa mnaweka tena line tatu. How? Yeah. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Yeah. It has to get to full capacity. Mr. Boogie. Sunieketa mimi mama. Yeah? Oh, nenda huko? Sawa. Au ukunywe kwanza? Niweke kidogo. This traditional porridge. Pale utawapea kikombe moja moja. Utaniambia ni vingapi. Kikombe moja moja vile bosi amesema. Pale. Fanya hivyo. Sinaona mko na acha tamaa. Ya baadaye. Taragamba porongo. Tiga June. Kuuza anauza lakini sasa. Apate hasara. Guys, lakini waeke. Yeah, you can imagine this, all this were not burnt, so all this is loss. All this is loss. There are more here. All this maybe over 1,000 because we still have more there. Over 1,000 not burnt. Ni mengi. Itianaweza chomo ya hivi. So sama yamekubwa. Nitaongeza kwa yale yako. Kwa yale yako nikupe kuni. Tuchome pamoja. Ama tuchanganye na yale yako. Yamekatika, si utanisaidia. Ufanye nini? Baranga. Wanatumia haya. Jenga wanajenganga na haya. Kuna ile wanakata wanatumia haya. Yeah. So she was asking me for the broken pieces, but these ones they usually used. These ones we cannot throw this because there are some places where you find maybe, for example, from here up to there, the bricks are not enough, so they end up maybe somewhere here. So they use these small pieces. So at the end of the day, we'll also take all these small pieces. So instead of maybe the masons, instead of them maybe like ending up maybe dividing the full pieces. So these ones they still use them in construction of the house, because there are several places. I think maybe if we go there and find a space, I'll show you. So if you have bricks somewhere and maybe you've seen half pieces like this, don't throw them away. All these are bricks. They are still used in fixing areas that maybe a full brick cannot occupy, just as I've shown you. Maybe if they're building from here to there, maybe all the bricks end up maybe somewhere here, but this place has to get a joint. So they take this one, either they divide it or they look even for a smaller piece. So all these pieces, as long as they are full, we'll be taking them home. Pieces like this, these are what you cannot use because this one cannot be fixed anywhere. But all these pieces, we will put them somewhere and then now use the back door. to take them home. Yeah, all these are very good pieces for construction. So this one you cannot throw them away. Yeah, this one you use them. All these are very good pieces, so we cannot throw them. So this is the 4th round we are going. Umemaliza? Guys, this is a continuation of yesterday's video. Unfortunately, yesterday I wasn't feeling that good, so I couldn't upload a video. But mainly yesterday what we did was measuring our house. Yeah, yesterday we did partitioning of the rooms. Today morning also the guys are here, busy as usual. Trust me, some of the walls are almost my height. For example, this one here, we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 courses. In front here we already have one of the biggest window. We already have window 1 and also a few others on the other end. So guys, welcome to today's video. This is a continuation. Yesterday I showed you how we were trying to gather, or rather trying to measure and partition our different rooms, but also we had some challenges because from in an engineering perspective, this is one of the hardest parts of a house. If you get through this part, then the rest of the house just goes swiftly all the way up. So today is another beautiful day in our construction area here. Today is day 6 of us building our dream home here. So my plan has been this for a very long time, yeah, officially. Hey. Yeah, so a good thing, we only had a few challenges with maybe like 100 blocks. That's what I realized, but most of them are very good. Most of the blocks that we got, they are doing good. The only challenge also that we faced is when I bought this. Yeah, I think these are the ones that really give us some challenge, these ones, because these ones are a bit smaller compared to these ones. You see, these are very big, these are very huge. So my advice, as I said earlier, for those who are buying bricks slowly or these blocks, so that one day you can also build your house, it's advisable that as you buy also, think about the size of the blocks that you're buying, so that you consistently buy those blocks as you stock your materials. Don't just buy for the sake of buying blocks, just as I did. Yeah, so because like this one is a very small, this one is very small, that's why we have put it aside. Also in our house we are using this. Yeah, so this one is very good and also very necessary in the construction of a house, because this prevents the cracks from happening in your house. So yesterday we brought bricks, that's why you're seeing them in most of the rooms. So these ones will be helping us in partitioning. So at the moment, all our rooms are fully partitioned. So here we have the veranda. So this is the veranda area. Here we are yet to put the poles, or rather the pillars. The metals are there. This was supposed to be today's work, but the guys doing this work have not yet arrived. So we're just continuing with raising the house all the way up, and then we can see. Yeah, so this is a veranda. As you go into your house, you get into your living room area. So the living room has a very big window. So also the debate that we were going through with our masons is the height of the window. Yeah, so some were suggesting that maybe we start from the 2nd course, so that we can remove this one, and then we have a very high window. And some were saying we go with 3, so I decided to go with 3. But a good thing, we will see how the house is, because even this one can easily be removed. You can only shape here and you remove this and you remain with your 2. So this is not a very big challenge, but also you can help us for those who are building houses maybe anywhere in parts of Africa. Yeah, which is your most preferred size, yeah, or height for your window? Do you go with course number 2 or course number 3? A good thing from here, we are not going to put any like blocks on top. So this one goes all the way up to the lintel level. Yeah, so I even have some hope that maybe by God's intervention, maybe the blocks will be enough, because once you start like partitioning the windows, Yeah, once you start partitioning the windows, at least the number of blocks reduces in some way. Also the doors here, yeah, also these doors also they save maybe some blocks, the windows, the partitionings. Yeah, at least the number of blocks that you're going to use, especially in the outside wall, reduces in one way or the other. Yeah, so far where we have reached, we are almost doing away with the first portion. So this portion was around 750 blocks, but right now you can see we only have this line remaining and this one. Hey guys, but I've really loved the idea of also blocks. It's just the same way as these ones. The beauty of them is that they really take a house very, very fast. Yeah, so you know, I'm still worried. I'm 50-50 on whether we should add more blocks or we should just wait. But my decision is let's wait a little bit, at least. Maybe also once we start these ones, because even these ones are not small. These are already another bunch of 750. Yeah, these ones. So once we reach maybe somewhere here and these two lines remain, that's when we'll be able maybe to check on how many more do we need. Yeah, we also have this. We also have these ones. So these ones can be used maybe after the lintel. So that's my plan. So maybe after the lintel, we can try and see how many lines these ones can go, maybe around the house, because for this we have around 400 there, 400, 450 for these black ones. The only challenge with this, they're a bit smaller compared to these that we are using, so we can only use them maybe after the lintel, because now the lintel will now give us like a different angle, but then during plastering we'll have to ensure that all the walls are the same. Yeah, so I think we did good, or rather, yeah, the planning of the materials was helpful, because I brought two of these trucks, two of them, the 750, and these ones. So also these bricks that we burnt, unfortunately, even at where we have where we built the barn, I really went a very big loss. We have experienced a loss of close to 2,000 bricks that are not well burned. So I'll be taking you there shortly so that we can go and see what happened over that other end. Today also we'll be cooking for the masons some lunch here. So good thing we already had planted a few kales. I'm super excited. Yeah, so the kales, at least we're going to get some from the farm, so that we can cook lunch, maybe get half a kilo of beef. Yeah, so this is our other farm. It's actually a friend's, but we decided to plant here some vegetables. Mostly the most common vegetable that we have in our village here is kales. Yeah, close to 95% of Kenyans every day they enjoy kales, maybe at least once or twice a week. Yeah, so by God's grace we also planted some here, and they're doing quite well. So the only challenge I have is water, guys. Water is the biggest challenge in my construction, because even the more the house goes, I don't know if someone oh yeah, yesterday we got some also from here. So the more the height of the house, the more water we use, because we have to do curing, we have to do during construction also they use the water. So it's a very big challenge. Water is my biggest worry. Yeah, at least the underground water tank is helping a little, but I don't know what I'll do once maybe it's over. So this is the kales. It's a full farm, very big leaves. Wow, we're going to enjoy this for lunch today. We're going to prepare this. Yeah. They're very good kales. Yeah. At least they will save some dollar. So we can cook kales and maybe sardines, I don't know, or beef. Anything that will help. Yeah, so we'll get some here. We'll go cook for the Masons and also for the family's lunch. Yeah, unfortunately the weather is a bit cold. Even my son Liam today is just sleeping. Yeah. So we'll just get kales right from the farm. At least these ones will help us every day. At least we'll be getting some. We mix and then we enjoy. There are very many. Because I believe in the next 1 week, by God's grace, yeah, we'll have reached maybe the lentil. Yeah, so the setting was the most tricky part of our house. Yesterday we spent close to the whole day just trying to figure out the different rooms, the sizes. So that really took, and also somehow it's a big house, and also it has like a lot of corners, so that's the challenge. But we are going on well. Kales have really grown. They are super grown, very healthy. Just a small portion and you have a lot. Just harvest a small area. So my friend there is university students have started joining, so different calling letters of schools are being sent to emails. So they are trying to get the email because soon his brother is going to join university. Hey guys, just look at our kales. They are beautiful. With just some small rain last week, our farm is doing amazing. They'll even be more than what we can eat. So this one I planted because I was also targeting the project that we have. Usually also in the morning hours, sometimes we get buyers from the village who usually come maybe to buy maybe for 50, 100, 200. Yeah, but mostly this is for home use and a little sell because of the project that we have here. At least if you cook for the Masons, maybe this one and some ugali, at least, you know, you also save on time, because if you give them the permission maybe to go to the market area to have lunch, then at the end of the day you'll have lost like 2-3 hours, because they eat, they relax there, they get tired. Yeah, so at least when you cook for them at home, it's a bit easier. Yeah, it's a bit easier. Yeah, so I'm trying to get some leaves. Hizi metosha au niongeze? Acha niangalie maana story yake. Okay. Yeah, so let's add more. This is for lunch for our Masons. I don't know. The only challenge with this, when you're plucking them, you might think that there are so many, but then at the end of the day you find that there are not as many as you thought, because once you start cooking them, they somehow shrink. But they have really saved us a lot. I think now now this could be enough, because even buying this at the market is a bit expensive. Yeah, so I was talking about the loss we had in our bricks. Yeah. So over here, so we've managed to remove all the bricks. Yeah. So yesterday we got all the bricks from this barn here. Yeah, you can see. So all of them we've removed. So I'll come for this. These are still very good for construction. So I'll come get this. The ones which are still in good shape, I'll still come and collect them so that we can still use them in the house. Yeah, so we removed everything. So the ones which were not burnt nicely, we've stored there close to 2,000, over 2,000. So all these were a loss. Yeah, these ones were not well burnt, but it's normal. It's very normal. Yeah, it happens in many people's bricks, because usually burning depends on the amount of firewood that you have, these logs. Number two, if it rains during the day that you're burning, then definitely you're going to incur some very big losses. Yeah, so these ones we're not going to throw them. Someone was suggesting that we use this in backfilling the house, but these ones, once maybe we remove the kilns, because there is some small escarpment here, we'll get all this and put them here, return them here, so that the land can be flat again. Yeah, so let's go cook for them some lunch, and then we see what happens. Yeah, we have some good news. My brother just visited. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
Long time.
It's been a while.
How has it been wherever you've been to? Maybe you can update us.
Yes, guys. So my name is Nyangwe.
Yeah.
Nyangwe KE. That's my YouTube name.
Yes.
It's been quite some time before I posted a video.
Yeah.
But I'm back home. This is my, I think I've now completed 1 week and 3 days.
Yeah.
Since I came here in the village. It's been amazing. I've had a good rest, good reflection. It's kind of a mini vacation, but I'm super happy to be back home.
Yeah.
This place is always exciting, and yeah, it's that's briefly about me for those of you who've never met me.
Yeah.
Nasto is my little brother.
Yeah.
So he's my immediate, how do you call it?
Follow. I don't know. So after Nyangwe, it's me.
Yes. So he's my immediate younger brother.
Yeah.
And I've been away in Bermuda for quite some time. The last time I was here in the village was in December, for the December holidays, and then I went for now 8 months until when I came last week.
Yeah.
So I wanted to come and just say hello to my brother. It's now around, I think it's 10, right?
Yeah, it's 12 almost
already.
Yeah, almost 1 p.m.
Okay. So I think my sleep pattern has still not adjusted, because I find myself waking up at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. There's no sleep.
Because of the time difference.
Yeah, time difference. Still hasn't adjusted very well. But as I said, today I must come and just say hello. I didn't know you were making a video.
Yeah.
But I also knew that this is a new project.
Yeah. We're going on with the construction. Today is actually day 2 of the blocks.
Day 2 of the blocks.
Yeah, the first day we did the, how do we call it? The foundation. The second day the stones. Third day the stones.
And then
fourth day we did the screeding. Fifth day we did
the screeding is the
this tiny layer on top of the foundation.
On top of the foundation.
Then the day after we did backfilling of the house.
Backfilling is, I think that's usually the most one of the
most because as you can see the walls are a bit high.
So backfilling can take quite some time.
So we did the and then yesterday we started now the laying of the stones. So we started yesterday. Yeah, so today is day 2 of the stones.
And then the other thing exciting is you see the spacing of the house.
Yeah,
it's really good.
We left
because I used to think that you might push it back.
Yeah,
and then or rather to the right.
Yeah,
but I think this was a good position.
Yeah.
And I know another question which most people keep on asking people, or because I've had people talk about it.
Yeah.
Is, Nasto already has a house,
Yeah.
small house. Why is he again building another house?
Yes.
That's a question which, for those who don't understand, I think it's a very valid question to ask.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, and the way I was thinking about it is, for example, you get your first job, right?
Yeah.
Or even the job that you used to have. Or just assuming you just get your first job, and those of you who have had that experience. But imagine getting your first job. Do you just settle down and say, "This is where I want to be"? Yeah. There's something called ambition, and if you don't have that ambition, then it's something which you have to question yourself. So for me, I look at it as an ambition, and again, if you have something that you want to achieve and you really believe in it, it's like the books which my brother used to give us to read.
Yeah.
The universe speaks. If you speak out something, the universe makes it possible for
Yeah.
Because this thing actually, even building your first house,
Yeah.
my sister's house, what is happening?
Yeah.
These are just things we used to imagine that
Yeah.
in our dreams. We never even used to imagine.
Yeah.
So me, when I look at this, I look at it as an encouragement, not just to us, to our family, or even to your friends who believe in you.
Yeah.
It is something that we can all learn from. And the moment that you start listening to those, those doubting yourself that, okay, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
And losing focus of your dream, then because there's so many people who are watching you, people who are encouraging you, even those who are asking the questions, once they understand why you're doing some of these things, then I think it's something we'll all learn from. So let me not speak a lot of...
Thank you for the encouragement. Because a lot of people have been telling me, hey Nasto, why are you building another one yet you have another one? This one, even the placement of that house, I always knew that one day I'll have to build here. Because if I didn't have like this plan, maybe that one will be at the center here.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I always knew that let me leave this space because I still have big ambitions, a bigger goal that one day I'm going to put here. Even I've been collecting. I brought around 15 tippers of stones, the blocks, the sand, because I knew. Yeah,
because otherwise, can you imagine if you have that? You settling for less when God is giving you an opportunity. You also, even your subscribers, the people who watch you, the people who encourage you. I'm sure people talk to you.
Yeah.
It would have been a very big disappointment, even for me myself.
Yeah.
If you could have still settled down on that dream, then I think it will not be what we actually expect from you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so me, I encourage you a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I know mine has not yet started. I've never started a project.
But you should. Yeah.
I should. And I'm not really under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I know God's timing is usually the best. When the right time comes, then it will happen. Sure, what's happened? Maybe you can take me around.
Yeah, so unfortunately today we found out that our house had some small issues. So there's a foundation that we have to demolish and redo it again. Yeah, we did some miscalculation of the size.
Are you using a house plan?
Yeah, we have a house plan.
Oh, so that's what you use?
Yeah, we have a very valid house plan. Maybe I can go get it.
No problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's...
so this is the section you're talking about?
Yeah, so this is the section, guys. Unfortunately, we have to pull it a bit because this window is supposed to be the same size as the other window on the other end.
For the side window or the front window?
For this...
On the one that
on the front. Yeah, the front window. So this foundation, you have to pull it this way up to where this that one is. Because the main challenge is that day when Mia was there, we were trying, because of the blocks that we are using, the size is different with
the ones that you are in the house plan.
No, for example, there is a wall. For example, a wall starts from here this way. So the measurement, if you leave this one, for example, if this is maybe 10 centimeter, so if you count it from here this way, at the end of the day, those 10.
Oh, they add up.
At the end of the day, you find that you've left.
It will cost you.
Yeah, it will cost you. Okay. So yesterday, now when we were doing the official division of the rooms, we started from the other end. So it was very well.
Oh, you realized that?
Yeah, we realized now at the end that these rooms are becoming smaller and smaller.
Oh, I think.
Yeah, and also what really gave me that decision is now the size of the window.
I think you can't afford, for such a house.
Yeah.
What I know is that you cannot afford to make a mistake in
For sure, for
This
sure.
other
Even
one-
this one.
Yeah.
Even this one. I
even
remember.
this-
Yeah, even this one. One of the foundations. We
we
had
had to
again
readjust.
to adjust. Yeah. So.
But
that
it's good when you
this-
notice it earlier.
Yeah.
Although it will of course cost you more money.
Yeah.
And because this is again work.
Yeah.
Probably a full day's work.
Yeah.
But it's good when you notice it earlier and then you correct it. So it's also learning, and it's good to make those difficult decisions at this.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
Because
Otherwise
I've
if you
seen a
say
lot of
ignore it.
houses. Maybe someone reaches at the. Already they have maybe done the first floor. Then you're told this one you have to demolish everything.
And
then
again,
you
there's
start.
some people, for example, the foreman or whoever is in charge.
Yeah.
They might be shy to tell you that there's a mistake here. They don't want to own up on that mistake.
Yeah. Actually, it's me who realized that this window needs to be the same size as the other one. And then now we came, we did the measurement, we confirmed with the plan, and then we found that we had made some mistake. Because you can see, like, it's just a small area, but it's very big. You see all this from this post to this.
It's not a
So
big,
it's
big
not-
distance.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that tiny one can really cost you a lot, especially in the roofing. You know, once you make such a mistake, the roofing now will have like problems.
Yeah, problems.
Yeah.
It's good to make those decisions, those difficult decisions.
Yeah. So unfortunately, guys, this is what we are experiencing.
No, I think for me, I wouldn't see it as an unfortunate. It's something you should be celebrating. Because imagine if you are not
Noticed.
realized
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Everybody makes mistakes. Yeah. So it's always good to readjust when you make a mistake and realize, you correct it. That's how you,
All right.
don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, so today, in the morning, actually bricks were here full, so we had to start by removing these bricks. We put them in. Now we are removing the stones. We adjust them. Now we pull the house this way. Yeah, without overreacting and maybe saying, oh, no. At least we have to fix the problem. And then now we can continue. Because this side, they're still going on with we already have the measurements. So it's just adjusting the foundation. Then we build it, and then tomorrow now the house can be in uniform, in uniformity.
This is good. Just do the right thing.
Yeah.
Just don't always do the right thing. That's what I can say.
All right, welcome in.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can
Been a
go
while
have
since
some breakfast. Yeah, it's been a while.
Have you had breakfast?
I have.
Oh, you've had?
Yes,
Hey, now,
yes.
I'm looking small.
No, it's within a few weeks.
Yeah, but then me,
You'll have adjusted.
I can lose weight within.
A day.
Within
I
a
think
day.
it's our body.
I
Even me, like a day, you can lose. 1
me,
week.
then 1 week. Already people are telling me I've gained weight.
Already.
When I was here, I was so tiny.
You are tiny, but I think it's the body that we have.
But they do
Even me, a
always-
week, I can grow. Then next week again, I find myself.
Especially when you are a little bit
Yeah,
stressed.
when you're
Me,
like,
I'm
for example,
stressed.
when we were starting this, I was a bit stressed, but then now when it reaches maybe some level, now you start to accept. Now
Guys,
you
believe me,
enjoy.
When I got home here,
Yes.
even my sister was saying,
You
"What
were
is-"
very
They were
small.
even worried. I was tiny, but now,
Yeah,
my
you're
stomach is
gaining.
coming back. You know these flowers? They are called forever flowers.
Oh, forever flowers.
Forever flowers.
I love it so much.
So this flower,
Yes.
this is one of the varieties.
Yeah.
Most of these forever flowers, they are found in Papua New Guinea.
What?
Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
So Papua New Guinea has some very unique flowers. They call them forever flowers. This is one of the varieties.
What is the meaning of forever flower?
So forever flower, you can pluck it
Yeah.
and then maybe put it in a, you don't even need to put it in a vase that has water. You put it in a bunch and it doesn't even like fall off or shade or
Yeah.
dry up.
Yeah.
It can take maybe 2, 3, 4 months without, they're very valuable flowers.
You know, even this
So
one.
even this flower, if you pluck it and hold it and put it together as a bunch,
Yeah.
you can stay with it without putting it in some water
And,
for very
yeah,
long.
and also what I realized also with this, it doesn't really like grow old very fast.
Yes.
Most of them here, they, for example, these flowers, they dry, then they finish. This one every day you'll find it.
I'm telling you, this is a
Like-
forever flower. This is a very unique flower. I don't even know where you found it.
I love it so much. There's a neighbor of mine who has it somewhere. So there's more here. So I dried some. Yeah, you see this one.
So you can imagine, when did this one dry?
After a very long time.
No, so this is what I was trying to explain.
Yeah.
So a forever flower.
It's been
like this-
dry for long.
Yes, but
for
it's
long.
still, you see, it still retains
Yeah,
its
green,
beauty like
you
that.
see?
Yeah.
So I'm trying now to grow these ones. You see?
Or the so that
So
the
it
seed
is like
ready
a
for-
nursery. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a few.
This is a forever flower. I think one day I have. If you have this one, then it means I'll also have it one day.
Yeah, there are many. There's a neighbor of mine who has many here. So I usually go, I fruit some, I come and plant it. It's a very beautiful flower.
Very beautiful.
All right, welcome in and have some breakfasts.
Yes. Let me.
Yeah, Alright guys, so that is Nyango, my elder brother. Yeah, he was actually, I was really stressed about this part of the house, but actually he has really encouraged me a lot. This is the challenge that we went through, but now we are trying to fix that mess. I believe in everything there's always a challenge. Even as a human being, sometimes you can take your kid to school, they study. When the exam comes, maybe they fail. So we don't give up. We keep pushing, and we want now to rectify that mistake that we had done a few days earlier. So we did the mistake with the foundation, just a few centimeters. Let me take you there so that we can see what really happened. Yeah, so we have to adjust the house this way. Sophie. Yeah, so the window is supposed to reach here. This is where the window is supposed to reach. So this is just the small meters. So it had reached here. So it's around 50 feet. 50. Ini kubwa kiasi gani? Centimeter msi? Centimeter, not feet. Centimeter. Yeah, it's like 50 centimeters up to this place. All right. So we had to remove the whole foundation, remove the stones, and readjust like this. Yeah. Mbuyari, no problem. Otherwise, the rest of the house we are going on, because there we have the toilet and just a few. Yeah, so the rest of the rooms we are going on. So today we want to reach the 5th course. Today we want to reach the 5th course. So already in here we have the windows. This one is also a window. We have another window there, and the very big windows. Munasamaje? Say something. How are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
How is work?
I'm working this job.
Yeah. Okay. You work this job? Endelea vile umeanza. Au umemalizia hapo? Saying I'm work this job. Yeah, so my friend here is Mwita. Unasema unaitwa? Charles who? Charles? Huh? Obaigwa. And we have also John there, so they are the handmen supplying the sand. Unfortunately, guys, also the house will cost us a bit, because you can see we have a few adjustments because of the size of the bricks. So some blocks are way bigger than the other ones. So after the house is over, now we'll come and shape them nicely so that the walls can be very well. So for the master bedroom, we already have the window here. It's a very massive window. The window starts from there all the way here. So today we only want to levelize the house at 5th course number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they are also going with the inner walls, at least to reach to this level. Yeah, at least to reach to this level. Oh, plan. Umeielewa vizuri.
Yaani hapa nimepapenda hapa.
Sasa unajua hata mwenye ako hii corridor hawezi ona hapa ndani. Sasa unapiga hivyo ndo unaingia huko. Iko sawa. Ni plan nzuri. Unajua nyingi ukikaa hivi unaangalia bedroom. Yeah, so this wall will prevent someone maybe walking on this. Yeah. So this is the master bedroom, bathroom. We have a corridor here, like this. Yeah, this is the dining area. We have the kitchen, we have the pantry, the living room, and the study room over here. Yeah. Well, we've managed to rectify the place. So now we have the foundation over here. So we've adjusted the foundation and gotten the right measurements now. Yeah, so now we have the right measurement. So it's just arranging these stones just like previously, and then tomorrow we can continue with the construction. Yeah, inside the house now we have a full house. We now have a full house. Just look at the doors. So here we have a door, very big one. We also have this dining the dining window. Yeah, right now. Mpaka udongo. Yeah, you can see. So these are the windows now for the bedroom. They are tiny like this. They are going all the way up to the lintel. Also here, they are going all the way up to the lintel. So I'm excited very much. So the house has different corners. Actually, the mistake we did when the engineer arrived the day of setting up the house, I think there were a few measurements. It's just like this size. Yeah, this size is what they it's like 2 bricks. So I think the measurements, they maybe miscalculated, because it's a big house. It's a big house. Maybe they miscalculated those few measurements on the other end, because the window on that side is supposed to be the same size as this window. So it should be big like this, so that the house can have its unique shape. So here we have a U-shaped window, and also the other end we also have a U-shaped window. So if this becomes big and the other one small, then it's going to be it's going to destroy the image of the house. So that's why we had to adjust the other end. They've already done the tunnel. Today they're setting up the stones. Tomorrow we do the screeding, and then now we can set up the house, so that everywhere. So a good thing with the house, it's like 3 partitions. So what really gave us also easy time on the other end, it's like there's a wall. So that wall is like adjusting another house. So that's why it did not interfere with now the whole architectural plan. It's like maybe you've built a house and it has reached somewhere, and then now from that point you also need to add. So you only take the measurements of that area, so that you can continue now with the height of the house. For example, let me explain it in an easier way, because the whole house, here we have this foundation. So this foundation goes all the way to the last corner. So this is like an additional part. So that's why we are still going on with the construction of the other area without really interfering. So for example, in this house, someone can easily come and get these measurements. Maybe from here they can even adjust even up to the wall. So you just use the measurements from here, you just add like this, maybe even if it's adding maybe bedrooms. So that's why it did not give us like a very hard time just adjusting those rooms. So for example, this one, if you just want to continue the house, you just add, you get the measurements here, the measurements there, and you do the partitions. So that is why we're just continuing with the other end as we try to adjust the foundation for this other, because this house, the design which it has, it's like 3 different partitions. So we have the partitions from the master bedroom to the end of the kitchen, and then from the end of the kitchen to this area. So we are just using these measurements because we already have the measurements of the house. So we're just putting a rope here, we adjust. So here there's a bedroom, there's a bathroom here, so we're also adjusting the bathroom foundation and also the other end. So what we are adding is from here, from this point of the rope to that side. Yeah, so that's what we're just adding. So this is like an adjustment of the house. So in the next few days we're going to clear up this mess, and then now the whole house can be flat, and then we continue up the house. Yeah, so here we're going to have pillars. We're yet to prepare them. Yeah, so let me show you the interior kidogo. Yeah, so now most of the rooms, even if you put a door, you cannot. Yeah. So now you can see like the master bedroom already has its shape. So this is the master bedroom. You can see now it has already brought its own image. This is where the wardrobe reaches, the walk-in closet reaches here up to somewhere here. So it's on the same level. So this here is a walk-in closet. This now is the entire bedroom. It has its own window. So the bed he put where this wall is. Yeah, so we have a very big window. very big, very big. You can see it's like 1 2 3 4 5 6 bricks, 5.5, because this one goes halfway. So this one goes all the way to the top of the lintel. Yeah, so at least my worry, as I said earlier, my worry about the blocks has started reducing a little bit, because at least for the divisions of the windows, it's going to reduce the number of blocks that we are going to use upwards. So from below you can see here we occupied some, but from here up to the lintel we are not going to use. Also the doors are also reducing the number of materials that we are going to use. Even for the bricks I'm seeing like you're going to remain with very many, because some of the walls are very high like this, but we still have enough materials. Yeah, so if they remain here, actually I'm going to give also my brother Nyangwe, because I would also love to see him one day in the building. Actually he was in my mind the moment I used to make those bricks over there. So if these ones remain here, we'll just arrange them nicely. One day now when he already wants to start his project, we can still have the materials on site where we can give him, especially these bricks. I'm very sure we'll have many remaining. Yeah, so this is the master bedroom washroom. So this one, it's not a must for us to put maybe like a bathtub. We can just maybe a showering area, and then the washroom on this corner, and then you go for the laundry. Yeah, because I also saw people saying, hey Nasto, your house doesn't have a laundry. We will put it outside in the back door veranda. So the veranda will be well covered, so you'll have spaces for where the washing machine can easily be fit. Yeah. Also the kitchen is very big. This time round we'll not forget about the fridge. So these ropes, they're helping us to get the right straightness. We're trying to find the door. So with this architectural plan, the door is not the normal one like that. So it has an adjustment. So it goes in a little bit, and then the door starts from somewhere there. So yeah, hey, this is a very good design. I've never seen any house with a design as beautiful as this. There is a space remaining over there, and then the door now starts from somewhere inside. So the door will be placed here, and then you get in out to your house just like this. Today's work is finally over. So tomorrow we are starting from this place where we just demolished, but the rest of the house is going on quite well. Yeah, so they've really tried. Let me show you guys. So you can see, like, and what I really love is how straight the walls are. Very nicely built, very smooth. And every house, after 4 courses of the bricks, we put the wall pass. But for the blocks, after every 2 is where we put now the wall pass to prevent cracking of the house. Yeah, so far so good. We are really moving. I think we are not so far behind. It's only that place that has at least reduced the pace. But after tomorrow, everything will work out nicely. Yeah, everything will everything will work out nicely. I think, yeah, we are going on well. Today's work is officially over, guys. So this was wall pass from previous construction. I think that store over there. So wherever you are, don't throw away your materials, construction materials, wheelbarrows, nails. Just keep them. Maybe one day again you'll need them. So the house is finally over. We've even managed to partition where the door should be. So tomorrow again we'll continue raising the walls up. Also this one tomorrow we'll reach it maybe to some level. So tomorrow we'll have a few masons, because at least we want to get where the level for putting the middle lentil. So for those who are experienced also in lentil, because you are still bargaining on whether to use maybe the whole house lentil inside and outside, or you should just put the outside walls. Yeah, so it's been a beautiful day, trying to rectify a few mistakes that occurred during construction. Trust me, it's there. Even in houses, sometimes you can build a wall here, you end up demolishing that wall. So it's not something that is new. Yeah, and also they always say that better in Swahili we have a saying that samaki mkunje angali mbichi. Yeah, fold your fish well when it's still not yet cooked. So that's the term we are using here. Yeah, so far so good. I can say we've really tried our best, and I really love how straight the walls are, very straight. And also what I've realized, the masons that we have, they smoothen this side and also they smoothen this side, you know, because of some will always walk in a room and you see a lot of holes. So I told them very early before we started construction that they have to cover all the loopholes. You see, there are no holes that you can see, so they cover here and also they smoothen this other end. So every part of the wall, they ensure they smoothen it so that during plaster we don't have like a lot of challenges here. So every room now has the partitions. This is the living room, dining over there, the kitchen, bedroom number 1, and also those 2 that we are going to fix. We're going to fix them now tomorrow. So guys, kindly subscribe, let us know what you think about today's video. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed, but my brother came and lightened up my mood. Yeah, so guys, goodbye. I'll be seeing you in our next video.